And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Speaking of Disley, I'm not sure that the Seahawks really knew what they had in this guy. In his 2nd year now out of the University of Washington, if you remember back to his rookie season, a knee injury really cost him most of that year. But he has come back to be a huge part of the Seahawk offense, catching 4 touchdown passes in Seattle's first 5 games. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 36 power. Crunch. Keep the team. Kill. Turn up. Check.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Fourth down, here's Wilson. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hello?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This is Carson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 21-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
What the fuck? He ain't catching up with Terry. Get the fuck out of here.
Tedrick Thompson picks it.
Out of here. Yeah,
30-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. That catch certainly easier than the one Tyler Lockett made in the back left corner of the end zone in the Thursday night win over the Rams in Week 5. My goodness, that was incredible. In fact, the advanced metrics called it the most improbable catch in the NFL in the last 2 years. And if for some reason you missed it, look it up. Pretty impressive. Now the second down throw on target. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right?
Oh, man, these niggas gonna do never the right thing. This nigga gonna block the fucking linebacker. Go block the corner, you dumbass.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll run it with McCoy. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Mahomes going to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
That bit's not that fun.
On 4th down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
Oh,
he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Rush in. Tighten up. Check.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. This is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Penny, a first down carry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. That is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's got Lockett. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
What? 53, Mike. They can't handle that. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On first down, it's Carson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson dancing to his left. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, that's
and a nice
you got me that tackle
he'll
time.
take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Come on.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Second down and goal. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. Alex Okafor able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Let's fucking go!
Here as he's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
Fucking go, man.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch twist. Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He steps away to his left. His first running back, McCoy. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
61, matchbox, light. Hey, 50, 50's the mic, 50's the mic. Check tight end, check tight, check tight. Fight on these two.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes on the move to his left. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
That's trash.
Yeah.
15. 54.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
54's Mike. Check. 54. Oh, you got deep? Right there. 54, right there, right. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. No good. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. 15. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Pressure from his right, and he goes.
Hold on, Rico. I gotta go move my car.
That nigga wanted that touchdown, boy. Hey, eating like that?
Eating the cheeses.
You should have kicked that field goal, but
I want a straight shot, man. Fuck.
Eagle.
Me?
Chicago. That was you?
Bro.
God damn.
I want a straight shot. Fuck all that. I might get that bitch today.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. I might fuck with that big shot. Ah.
Down hard, flat on his back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Frank Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Alex Okafor able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson operating from the gun. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Zero rooting interest.
That was fucking punt return.
Losing in the 4th quarter.
Don't start that bullshit. Don't start that bullshit.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensitive. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big adjustment.
He caught it?
Much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Lockett. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll roll him out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
That'll be out.
Stay home, stay home.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Why would she put his feet in the trash can?
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
54, right there, 54 left. Come on, D! No.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, the 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I didn't want to score that fast.
As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game in the closing stages. As a field goal now can only tie it.
That's crazy.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Fumbling machine. That's what he was. He was fumbling in the
Chiefs
lead
offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I was gonna throw it across my body and throw a fucking pick.
Oh, it's on the line, man.
They'll look to throw.
No, I'm making my
He's just going to
receiver
get
go
rid of
out.
this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Y'all know what I'm trying
Now
to
we're in the
do.
situation where the quarterback's got to take full
I'm
charge
supposed to
of
speak
his
into the
own.
controller and say,
Make
go
sure
up the
all eyes
field.
are on him.
Damn.
And focus is locked in.
I'm not trying to throw it out of
Multiple
bounds
plays
like
and
that.
over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
If you kill it, motion me out. Charlie!
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
That overtime
as they'll
shit don't
stop
work,
it with
bro.
40 seconds remaining in this fourth
That new
quarter.
rule thing?
No, it's in the playoffs. I know it's in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Motion, motion. Hey, 43.
To throw is Mahomes.
Oh, he got me.
Crusher there as
He
it's
got me.
intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And the return is well inside the
He always
at
find
the
a way to fuck it
15-yard
up.
line.
I'm telling you.